Welcome everybody. My name is Fernando Secin. I am from Argentina. I would like to discuss with you today my experience with the AUA, American Confederation of Urology scholarship that I was awarded, and as I was able to go through in 2009. It was a phenomenal experience because I had the chance to spend 2 months in an academic institution of the USA, and after that, the AUA invited me to take part of the American Urological Association annual meeting back in 2009. It took place in Chicago, and they covered all my expenses. It was a really phenomenal experience. In those days, I had 2 children, so I came with my wife and both children. Today, I have other 2, so as you can see, my family grew. The program was really spectacular because I had access to state-of-the-art medicine, minimally invasive surgery, as the one I was able to witness at the Cleveland Clinic Foundation. The urology program, as many of you know, is really phenomenal. And that allowed me to increase my knowledge of urology, not only urologic oncology, but also the knowledge of surgical skills, surgical techniques, have access to up-to-date research information, and of course, make links of friendship with urologists from other parts of the world, even from so I made good friends of other urologists that were rotating in those days at the Cleveland Clinic, especially from South America. So it was a really, really phenomenal experience. Whenever I give talks, I try to invite young urologists to apply for this fellowship, for this scholarship, because it is an experience they will never forget. This type of exchange programs really help urologists from developing countries like us, and I wish in the future these programs can be increased so that many more people can have access to them. As many of you may know, I did a 3-year urologic oncology fellowship at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. With all respect to other institutions, I feel that the urological department may be by far one of the best in the world, because I had the fortune of learning from, I would say, the best representatives of urologic oncology in different areas or subspecialties of urologic oncology: bladder, testis cancer, prostate cancer, kidney cancer, etc. So for me, it was an unforgettable experience, not only because I was able to learn everything I know today, but also because I made friends for my whole life, and that is one of the greatest assets of academic urology. Whenever I have the chance, I try to go back to the US, especially to the American Urological annual meeting, because that gives me the chance of having access to up-to-date information, but also gives me the opportunity to meet all my friends again. And every year I get invited to the Whitmore Society annual meeting that takes place at the AUA and gathers former fellows of Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center from all parts of the world. So my experience at Memorial basically changed my whole life forever, because it gave me the learning, it gave me the knowledge, it gave me the experience, it gave me the capacity to learn not only open surgery but also minimally invasive surgery, and that was, I would say, the biggest urological experiences of my life. I would definitely, by far, I would say the best training years in my life, without doubt. I was able to apply for the international scholarship, the joint scholarship of the AUA and the American Confederation of Urology, through the webpage, and this is very easy to access. This is set up for young urologists under the age of 42, and you have to submit your CV plus some additional information, is very easy to access, and I would strongly recommend every young urologist from developing countries to apply for this program, because this is a program that will change your life. This is a program that will make you acquire a lot of information, and it's a great learning experience. I strongly recommend young urologists to apply for this program. Leaving Argentina to come to the scholarship was not very tough. Actually, my wife, my children were at kindergarten in those days, so it was not very difficult. It was very easy actually to come over to the U.S. While I was at the Cleveland Clinic Foundation. My children went to the kindergarten that the Cleveland Clinic has for physicians. And my wife also was very kind with me and very comprehensive and understanding of the whole situation. And she understood that this experience in the future will help not only myself but the family as a whole. So for me, it was very easy to come over, and I strongly suggest people to apply for it. The AUA was also very friendly, was very generous with me, and because I mean, they allowed me to come with my family, so that was really phenomenal. I'm really thankful to the AUA and to the American Confederation of Urology for having this joint scholarship. It was really a great experience that I would strongly recommend to all young urologists from developing countries. So if those listening to this podcast willing to find more information about the scholarship, please access the webpage auanet.org. This is auanet.org, or access the American Confederation of Urology webpage, which is caunet.org, which is caunet.org. There you will find all the information you need to apply for this scholarship. Again, my name is Fernando Secin. I am from Argentina, and I had the pleasure of doing this AUA CAU scholarship back in 2009. And before that, between 2003 and 2006, I did a 3-year urologic oncology fellowship at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center that was both a clinical and a research fellowship, where I had the great experience of learning urology from the best urologic oncologists of the world, and I also do clinical research with many of them. I'm really thankful for them. I'm really thankful to the AUA and the CAU for the experience and the generosity they had with me of having the chance of learning from all these, I would say, great urologists of the world.
Thank you for listening to the AUA Inside Tract podcast, an official podcast of the American Urological Association. For more information, please visit auanet.org.